So a couple of weeks ago, a buddy of mine and I were out exploring when we found this really serene place to go camping. And I wanted to come back out here with the Subaru and spend a night here. It's really pretty. It's really peaceful out here. It's right on the water. And I think I'm gonna try to find some photos while I'm out here. I'm gonna kind of walk around and see what kind of images I can find. But also I wanted to try out the sleeping platform in a different configuration. The last time, if you watched my last video, I pulled out both sides of this sleeping platform and I didn't really have a lot of room to move around. I wanted to try this time with only pulling out one side so I have some room on the other side of the Subaru to change clothes, sit up, put a couple other things, stuff like that, and give that a go. But in true Vancouver fashion, it's raining. But I'm just gonna kind of hang out here and relax for a little bit. Or maybe not. I actually might just take the camera and go and see what I can find. There seems to be what looks like the remains of some old pier or something like that on the other side of this river. I'm trying to find a way to get across. Let's see if I can get over there and photograph it without having to swim through the water. I did find a way across. The question is how stupid am I going to be to get across to get this picture? So if I walked or crawled along this way, jumped down to that, came over to this, I could get up over there. But I can't necessarily do that with my tripod, my camera, which is loose. That might be a bad idea. This will be my last resort. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna look and see if there's another place a little bit further upriver, and then maybe I can. Well, there's a bridge, obviously, I'm standing on it, but there's no path on the other side. It's just really high brush, and not exactly sure how I would get back down to the beach and then back up. So we're gonna have to take the log approach. All right, back at the car, just put everything into my camera backpack, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get across these logs. It's gonna be so sketchy. I'm actually kind of excited, to be utterly honest. This is what I'm trying to photograph, is this right here. It looks like an old pier. I don't really know what it is, but I'm gonna try to get over there and find out. I'm gonna grab me something to eat before I go, because I'm really hungry. And then, I think I'm gonna go do something stupid. Yeah, definitely gonna do something stupid. All right, be honest. Did you want me to fall in, or did you think I was gonna fall in? You won't hurt my feelings, be honest, let me know. Honestly, for a second, I thought I might fall in. Well, this is pretty cool. It does look like a pier of some sort. I don't know, but whoop. Whatever it is, it's pretty old. So let's see if I can get some pictures of it real quick without destroying anything. Well, crap, it's raining again. I really want to try to get a long exposure of all this water coming in and out of all of this, and I might kind of call it a day on this and then continue on down here. Now I wish I would have brought my rain jacket, but I was a dummy and I left it in the car. So, whatever. All right, let me give this a go really quick. We'll see how those turn out. I'm getting wet. Probably need to get back into the woods so that it gives me a little bit of shelter. Everything's wet, including me. soaked, and of course the rain has stopped. It sure is pretty. A lot of clouds in the mountains, and it's just really peaceful out here. I'm gonna kind of let everything dry, and I'm going to be able to cook on this thing finally, and this I'm actually going to be able to use the sink, so I'm pretty stoked about that. The sun's coming out a little bit, and I think what I might try to do is get some pictures of the Subaru and some shots around camp before I start cooking dinner. I think I'm just gonna play around with some photos and see what happens. Chicken and gnocchi soup is what is on the menu for tonight. Just because you're out in the woods doesn't mean that you have to eat like crap. It's got kale, carrots, chicken, garlic, a little bit of seasoning, stuff like that. It's one of my favorite soups that I usually make for my family, so figured I'd make it for me out here. And this is the first time that I've actually cooked on this setup, and holy crap, this makes it a whole lot easier. I love this. This is fantastic. I have never been so excited to actually wash dishes before in this sink. I even got the water working, so yeah. Happy boy right now. Fire and good food, man. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. Not at all. For the rest of the night, I just enjoyed the peace and quiet, snagged a few more photos around camp, and enjoyed the sunset before going to bed. Morning. Last night was really cold. I didn't sleep very well. I probably need to get a bigger goose down blanket or something to cover me more than just my sleeping bag. But I will have to admit that extending this side only to sleep on was great. Was such a great idea. This side I had room to change clothes, take off my shoes, read my book. I had a light over there. It was great. So I'm really happy with that setup, and I'll probably continue with it going forward. But having some coffee for breakfast. I'm having eggs and ham and some Parmesan cheese wrapped in a tortilla. I made these yesterday, so I just reheated it to make it a lot easier on myself. But I forgot to mention something that I thought was kind of funny. When we were when we were exploring on my birthday weekend, there's a little crossing over here to get to another little camping spot. And I got stuck in the water. And if it wasn't for Nico being there and having max tracks, then I probably wouldn't have been able to have gotten out. So if you guys are going to be exploring and there's a river crossing, make sure your vehicle's going to make it across, have max tracks, or have somebody that's going to hopefully pull you out, because if he wasn't there, I would have been up the creek without a paddle. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, enjoy my coffee, enjoy the views for the rest of the morning, pack up, and I'm going to head home. So if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Leave a comment. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
Have a good morning.